Girl,
Everybody
it's
follow
packed
the one
out
line,
here tonight.
please. Follow the one line, please.
I told you.
IDs out. I need to see IDs. Thank you, ladies. Welcome to Park Ave.
Excuse me. Hello? Can you move? What? Excuse me. Oh my God. You ready to go? Girl, I've been ready.
Well, hey girl, hey.
Hey girl. Hey.
We treated it like football. We had a bye week by accident.
Yes.
How was your last week? Well, your last 2 weeks? Is it 2 weeks?
Yeah, I think so. Busy.
That's good.
Just working and trying to drink water, trying to stay on top of my credit score, trying to stay connected.
Being adults. You're
Girl,
adulting.
it's hard.
It is very stressful. How much water are you drinking? Are you drinking like a gallon?
I'm drinking like a liter of Fiji water.
You're rich.
A day.
You can afford Fiji, a liter every day?
Well, it's been a long time coming. I spent many days reusing water bottles and filling it up with water fountain
I
water.
feel you.
So it's my time to drink Fiji water.
To drink the water. Where does Fiji water come from?
It
Fiji?
is from Fiji.
Yeah. Okay. It's like
a nice
from
natural
a waterfall.
spring
From a waterfall.
from Fiji.
I feel like TLC.
It's Earth's finest water. Shout out to Fiji because this is actually really good water. It doesn't have like a aftertaste.
I feel like Fiji water is the water TLC danced in the Waterfalls video.
I could see that.
Because then their body turned into water. God.
Yeah, I could totally see that.
TLC, you were such a great group. So good to me.
I second that. But yes, just trying to be an adult. But it's hard.
I heard you out here being famous. I see you were in modeling, a hair show.
Yes. So the queen of hair, Gayla Belay, shout out to my second mom by friendship. She does hair. She has her own hair salon. Oh, don't let me get the lying about the name of the hair salon.
We'll put it up on our IG.
Yes. But she has a hair salon here, but she lives in LA. She does hair on movie sets. She does...
Oh, you was out here being real famous.
Oh, yeah. She's like the real deal. Like, you go on her Instagram, she has pictures with Toni Braxton and...
Yes, Toni Braxton. Is you married, girl? But go ahead.
Yes. She does hair and she does amazing work. She is an ambassador for Mizani. So she called me and asked me to be her model. I said, hands down, you got it, girl. And she snatched my head up and made me look like a queen. Queen of the jungle.
I think I saw her the process. I think she was putting your high bunny.
Yeah, she started, the video that I posted, she started, she was prepping me for the actual hairstyle.
Gotcha.
So it was about texture. So one, and it was just like a high updo.
Girl, you look like Babs.
Did I?
No, I'm asking. I didn't see the picture.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I'm waiting on the picture.
Oh, you look like Babs. So you like,
booyah. Yeah. Yes. It was just like that. Booyah. Yes. But she, it was about texture. So one was my hair, and then one layer was like a kind of like this. Curly, and then the next layer was something I couldn't even see it, and then she wrapped a braid around. Girl.
Oh, I can't wait to see the pictures.
I can't either. So, Gayla,
can you send
them, please? Thank you.
Is that all you did last week?
That is pretty much all I did besides work.
Well, that's good. I was just having nervous breakdowns. Adulting is hard, folks. Stay young, kids. It's so much easier.
So, what was your what were you going through? Talk to me about it.
Oh, this is therapy?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. It felt like the world was heavy. Like you cluttered. And I didn't... Cluttered with not like things, not physical things, but I felt super
like
cluttered.
Stretched.
Yeah, and then it's like I'm stretched, but then it's like, with what?
Yeah.
Have no kids. I'm not married. And then it's like, I think I don't know. You know where sometimes you know where you're supposed to be at. And then sometimes you're somewhere, you're just like, how the fuck did I get here? I felt like that. Like I was on some dead end road just by myself and I'm looking around like, well, how did I get here? What turn did I take, or what clearly 2 or 3 turns did I take to end up here and alone and just here?
Yeah.
So it was a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
People, life it's harder than y'all be want to say sometimes.
Yeah.
And it might not be like people think because you're not going through something. Well, your family's healthy and, you got a place to live and you're pretty and whatever. The people tell you to make you feel like you shouldn't have like
those feelings.
Yeah. And you know what? Shout out to Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child. I seen her clip about talking about depression and how they kind of were like, well, what do you mean? Y'all just won Grammys. Y'all rich. Y'all this. Y'all that. What do you mean? And shout out to you dumbasses that made those comments saying that if I had to stand next to Beyonce too, I'll be suicidal. Like, you sound stupid. Like, that's really not stupid. You sound just like really dumb. Like, but no, and like she said, it's not necessarily. You could be, and you still could be doing well. Technically, I'm not right now, but you could be doing like well.
But
and
you
all.
are.
I am, but I'm not.
Well, you have to change your perspective.
I am, but it's like I'm 31 now. I need to really find out what I'm gonna do professionally. I kind of still feel like I still feel like an 18-year-old, and I'm like at this point, I have 2 degrees. I did the whole school thing. I owe Sally Mae, my firstborn, and a pint of blood and, my life. So I need to figure that out sooner than later is all I'm saying. And Lord, let it be sooner than later because mama got bills.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said before, that I felt like that before. And it wasn't until this experience that I realized like this was my purpose. But that was just 2 years ago. So,
girl, I ain't got the type of time. Can we find it? Can we get this? And you lied to me, Cass, to talk about 2017 was my year. You got explaining to do. We got another like 2 months and a week or two in 2017, and if nothing changes, I need answers on why you figured this would be my year and why it wasn't. Shit.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just one of those things where like sometimes you just have to jump. Even like whatever it is that you really, really want to do, just try it and see if you really want to do that. And then, because sometimes, because I'm reading that book, The Art of Not Giving a Fuck. And it talks about how sometimes we want things or we want these jobs or whatever. And then when we get them, we don't do what we're supposed to do. You know what I mean? Or we fall out of that, like, I guess.
Yeah, I know what I need to do. I probably just need to map it out a little better. In order to get to where I need to be, it's like 2 other steps before that. And I think I'm struggling with the 2 steps because every time you read any, like, I don't know if y'all watch Super Soul Sunday. Love it. Super Soul Sunday comes on OWN. And in general, when you read most people's success stories, a lot of people say they started living as if they had already achieved the goal. And then like right after I was thinking about that, I seen this post on IG and was like, in order to have your new life, you got to give up your old life. And I think I struggle a lot with that. Like I put like 1 foot on that side, but then I still got 1 foot on this side. And it's like, I think a part of it too is so stressful because I know I'm going to have to like make these rash decisions, harsh decisions. I'm literally going to have to like kind of throw up the deuces to a whole bunch of things. And then that's stressful. That's a lot more stressful than people want to say it is too.
Oh yeah. I actually cried about that this morning.
I actually woke up and that was on my spirit.
No, seriously, because I'm at that point in my life where I feel like, okay, well, if I'm going to really pursue what I love and do it, because I know that I can and I'm able to do it and I'm getting better at it, I have to give up something. I can't have all this other stuff in the background.
You can't.
So something's got to give. And I literally woke up this morning and I just started crying because I knew that like the change is now.
Yeah.
And it's now or never. So, yeah. So
that's the truth. I mean, because I had a conversation with my aunt, like I was telling you earlier. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure I'm going to cut my hair all off like Sanaa or who just did it? Portia as well. Portia Williams from Real
But she went back to a wig. That don't count.
I would go back to Sanaa did too for her movie. I would go back to a wig.
Portia,
you got me fucked up.
Movie.
But y'all got me messed up. I'll put that wig back on. But I called my aunt. I called my auntie Deetra and I was like, she's a hairstylist. I was like, hey, I was thinking about cutting my hair. She was like, no. And then she was like, well, I just cut my hair. So she sent me her picture. And I was like, no, I think I'm going to go lower than that. And I sent her a picture of when Solange originally cut her hair those years ago, whatever. And I started telling her, I'm like, you know, they say like your hair carries like spirits. And sometimes like why people cut their hair off to do a new relationship or start anew. I was like, they say your hair carries spirits and all that good stuff. So I'm like, even, you know, if you watch that documentary, Good Hair, all these bundles we're buying come from women who are shaving their heads for religious purposes. So my aunt was like, okay, I can see that you should shave your head. And she was like, yeah, because you don't even know what type of spirits those bundles be having. I said, okay, now you're going too far.
You're going too far.
We're going to wash those spirits away because the bundles I had cost some money, okay? We're going to wash those spirits from them good old Malaysian bundles. That's already died. That's 22 inches. We're gonna wash those spirits. I can shave mine, but we washing them spirits. You going too goddamn far now.
Yeah, I'm not at that. The most I'll do is I'll cut it short to where I can't put it in a ponytail.
And I'm just over. I just want to start anew and just start. But like I said, that'll be a couple of months. I'm gonna do some other things first, and then we shall. You know, I need to drink more water, girl. If I shave my hair off, my skin got to be popping and clear and shit. Because then I have to just be all face, and that's scary. You know. Nothing like a good swoop to make you feel like a bad bitch.
A nice bang to the side.
Yeah, nice. And nothing like a bang to make you feel like a vixen. I can't. But that's that. Anything else you want to talk to about this week? Anything else popping? Just the hair show?
I went to this club this past weekend called Engine Room.
I've been to Engine Room. It's a real life club. It had been so long since I've been.
Yeah, and it was the first time I've ever really been in a club.
Did your feet hurt?
Girl, I was sitting on the couch, but then I heard my songs, and then I got up and I started.
Girl, I went to Engine Room. It was way too packed for my. I mean, I guess that's good, but
I was like looking around, and I'm like, woo, this is why I don't go out.
But you know, those places are fun for a certain age. I think I went once since I've been here. Yeah. I couldn't see myself just in a club every weekend. That's tight. That's like a job.
That's really exhausting.
I don't want to be like, excuse me. Oh, like our intro. Excuse me.
Don't touch. Sir. No, I'm good.
Can I get a bartender? I don't have time.
But that was about it. Other than working, I did venture out downtown a little bit this past weekend.
Well, that's fun.
But yeah, that's about it. So who are we crushing on this week?
This week, we are crushing on Isha. Isha. You know who Isha is?
No.
Isha is from, actually, probably my fave, or in my top 3 for sure, Poetic Justice. She's played by the great Regina King. Okay. And Isha is my woman crush Wednesday because she was just trying to have a good time. And I feel that on so many levels watching it now, even though she's kind of a shit friend. So Isha comes in. Okay, anybody who hasn't seen Poetic Justice, it stars my fave of all faves of all faves.
The legend.
The icon.
The vibe.
The reason for the season. Okay? Her. It stars Janet Damita Jo Jackson. Know her name. Yes. So Janet, her boyfriend in the she gets shot in the first 5 minutes. So she's kind of sad and wearing all black, and she's just not happy. But she does hair and she writes poems. Actually, her poems in the movie come from Maya Angelou, so those poems are bad. So she meets Lucky, but Lucky's he worked for the post office. He's played by Tupac Shakur. Lucky just out here trying to be a SoundCloud rapper and take care of his one daughter with the chick who got a baby by his homeboy too. Real messy. Just real messy shit. So either way, they're supposed to go to Oakland. And when I looked up how far Los Angeles is from Oakland, it's only 5 hours and 48 minutes, which means in real life it's probably only 5 hours.
Okay.
Because the top travel time is always higher
right.
when you Google it or when you map quest it. So Justice is like, I just want to go to work in Oakland. I want to go to this hair show, do this hair, you know, have them judge it and bring my black ass back home to play with my cat and to play with my braids and to eat popcorn with hot sauce. That's all I want to do with my life. Her car won't start. So she like, damn, Isha said she going to Oakland with her boyfriend and her boyfriend friend. Let me just ride with them. What I like about Isha is she starts to trip off like, we gonna have a gang of fun. Like, she ready. Isha was ready from the beginning. Like, you ain't no fun no more. You gonna be your old maid. Watch. Like, Isha just wanted to turn up. Like, that's it. She just wanted to turn up. So they get into this mail truck, which is still like,
girl,
Justice is so stupid. So they get in a mail truck, and Isha, Janet's trying to, well, Justice her name. Justice trying to get in the bag. Like, Isha's like, nah, you sit up here with Lucky, because you know, Lucky, and I'm gonna be back here with my man, girl. So they ride
in the back of the mail
of the mail truck. So they stop at the store. Isha ready to turn up. She's like, they ain't got no 8-ball. They ain't got no OE. And then Justice like, you know they don't sell it outside the black neighborhoods. So she gets gin. What? So she mixing the drink in the back of the truck, and apparently it's super strong. So she make Chicago drink some more. Chicago's her boyfriend. She add more gin. She out here just trying to get loose. This movie's so stupid because they literally took like 24 hours to get to Oakland. So stupid. So needless to say, Isha is buzzed. They get to the barbecue. Isha finds the wine coolers, grab her wine cooler, and then Isha out here flirting with like the random family, cousin, whoever, the random guy at the barbecue in front of Chicago. Why? Because Isha's just still here for the good time. She want to have these drinks. She want to meet these niggas. She want to crack these jokes. Like she just out here just wanting to live her life. Of course, that didn't go well with Chicago, so she had to apologize. And then she's like, all right, well, it'll be real freaky if we have sex in the back of the mail truck while they up there. Isha has sex with Chicago. Chicago can't stay hard. Ensues a whole scene. You remember the scene. Yes. So Isha has to be a piece of shit because she drunk and cuts Chicago out and then let Chicago know that she fucking somebody else. Chicago gets mad, punches her in the face, or actually slaps her. And it's not supposed to be funny because abuse is not funny. But when Justice looks at Lucky and says, you not gonna help them? He was like, shit, that's their business. I don't know why that takes me down every time. Because that nigga legit was like, I ain't really got nothing to do with that. I mean, that's on them. So they all end up fighting. Lucky ended up putting Chicago out. And then finally Isha's like sad and depressed after spending a whole hour in it. Like everything. Like they did everything on that trip to Oakland. They literally like went to the beach. They went to the convenience store. They went to the barbecue. They went to the carnival.
All in the post office.
All up in the government official vehicle. The government official vehicle wasn't supposed to be doing all this. It was supposed to go from LA to Oakland and everybody's supposed to mind their goddamn business. But now these niggas were stopping everywhere. And then Isha just wasn't shit the whole time. Like even at the beach, I'm about to break up with Chicago. I'm sick of his ass. Girl, what? Like
you're on a trip.
You're on a trip, technically. Like what? Girl, what? Like, Isha was just the worst. And then on top of that, Justice had to, like, damn near body slam her and put her in a full Nelson because she's like, you drink too much. And she's like, you're just like my damn mother. And she's like, I'm sorry, Jay. Like, all this happened on this trip that was only supposed to be 5 hours and 48 minutes. And the funniest part about Isha, when she said, that's why I don't go out with you, I was like, yo, Isha's that friend that's a good time up until like 1 a.m. and then you have to leave her at the club because she's gonna tear the club down. She gonna be falling over sloppy drunk. Like she is a friend that's a good time, but you gotta kind of gauge her. But shout out to Regina King as Isha. Isha, you told me in the beginning of that movie the world is just a place to get fucked up and get fucked up in it, and you was right. The world, we just here. You turn it up. Is basically what Isha. And Isha didn't have no job. Isha was getting her hair done and her nails done. Isha was just out here. And I stand for her.
Living her best life.
Girl, it's gonna be a gang of fun. What? Isha. Isha. What? You know, Lucky? Isha was ready. Isha was trying to put her girl on. Isha was everything. I'm sorry, Jay. Justice hated her. But shout out to Poetic Justice, 1993. I think that song again was like nominated for like what's the two big ones? Golden Globe and the other one, the Oscar? Yeah. So shout out to Janet. You're still amazing.
Always.
That movie's terrible, but every time it's on television, I will sit my black ass and watch it and get so involved in you and Lucky's bullshit relationship that's stupid, but we're gonna save that for another Woman Crush Wednesday, because that relationship is some bullshit. But I'm gonna start saying that too. It's gonna be a gang of fun.
Yes.
But that's that. But this week we are recovering from cheating.
Oh, Lord.
Yes. Friday night you and your boys went out to eat. But when they home, wait, how it go? You came home around 3. Yes, you did.
Because I saw your damn credit card receipt.
It's not right. Well, Whitney literally gave us a play-by-play about how she caught Bobby, my nigga. Like, nah, bro. You said it was 6. I seen this credit card receipt. It was 2 meals and 4 drinks.
So somebody was cheap.
Yo, and then she said, with his phone ring, and then he looked at me, and then she's like, well, why look at me? I'm like, yes, that's how you know a nigga be getting ready to do some shit that's shady.
That's true.
No, for real. Every time
that's so true.
I had a boyfriend like that. Like, every time some girl texted him, he looked at me like I was looking at the text. Like, and he'll look dead in my eyes, and I'm like, why are you looking at me though?
This guy that was trying to talk to me, and I was talking to him in his car, and his phone rang, and he looked at the phone, and he had this look in his eyes, like,
do she see it?
Does she see it?
That's what
yes,
that's what she know? Nigga, I don't know who's calling you.
That's exactly the look was, oh shit, is she looking? Is she looking? I hope she doesn't see it.
Y'all gonna learn one day to look at y'all cell phones without no expression.
Like, I mean, just clear as day. I was like, that's a bitch.
Yes!
So then he answered, he said, hey, hello? Hey, I'm gonna call you right back. All right.
All right then. Don't get that on you. One day you niggas are gonna learn to just, I don't care who calling you, gonna learn to look at that cell phone and not make
or how about you just don't answer it?
But even like when he didn't answer, if he looked and seen the name, it's like he thought I seen the name too. It's like, nigga, I don't know who's on your phone. You're looking at your phone. I'm sitting on the other side of this sofa. You can just look at your phone and be like, I don't know who that is. That's it.
Easy.
No, not you niggas. You realize I don't know who's calling you. That's your...
You know I can't see your phone, right?
You know I can't see your phone, right? I'm gonna tell you what had the game fucked up. I called somebody because, you remember, because I don't have a house phone now, but you remember when cable first started hooking up the house phone to the cable, and when the phone used to ring, you used to put the name.
Yes.
Shit! Won't that hurt your goddamn feelings? Woof! That happened to me before too. Like, who the hell is that?
Oh no!
Like, that looked real like somebody you should know. Wasn't like no unknown, and it was like a name and a number. I'm like, and like a local number where we lived at that time. I'm like, oh, this is cute.
Answer. Hello.
You better answer the phone. Do you want your TV still? Let's pick it. Answer the phone or don't have a TV.
You pick.
You pick. I would prefer you answer the phone, but if you want this whole TV to come down, that's fine too. I can make that happen. I work miracles. But anyway, so no. So the reason I chose cheating is because Mary's back on television. I had forgot. Somebody reminded me, and so I went and watched the past. I think they might be on like episode 3 or 4, and it's their last season as well. I've been watching Mary since like day 1. Tina, you're draining as fuck. But so I thought at this point they're in season 6. I think Teddy cheated on her like season 4, maybe season 3. But
it's just like a couple years ago.
Yeah, like he didn't cheat on. It wasn't like just yesterday. It's been a while. It's been enough time for you to like, if you're gonna stay with him, to not remind him. Yeah. So I thought like this season it was gonna be more of like them like kind of tying up loose ends and showing what was gonna happen with Mary because I think Warren, which is Erica's husband, want them to do another album. He owes Sony another album. So I'm thinking they're just gonna like make the last season like a very nice farewell. Right. So I click on good old Mary. And damn, in the first or second scene was like, you know, my husband Teddy cheated on me. And it was just like, damn. And then from then on, it was like every episode, I don't care what Tina's doing, she'll find a way to remind this nigga that he cheated on her. But then the thing was, what we did find out was he apparently had 10 affairs in the 12 years they've been married. Ain't that ridiculous, right? So, my question to you is like, especially for Tina, in the sense of forgiving and forgetting, does that happen when someone cheats on you? Can you forgive and forget and live life without reminding them that, you know, they put their penis in somebody's, you know, pocketbook?
I mean, well, I feel like I really liked what Toni Braxton said about relationships.
Tony, girl, is you married?
And cheating. Because I feel like it is true. If you're gonna stay, leave them alone. If you're gonna stay, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Just shut up. If you are going to stay, shut up. But if you're gonna do if you are doing all of that, then to me, like if she's doing all of that,
well, don't get it twisted. She did like tear up his car. She did try to kill him. I mean, because she told us this. She was like, I want to kill him. I want to kill him. Kill the kids. Kill the dog. Like, the bitch went off. Like,
but I mean, at the end of the day, like, is that worth your sanity to be with somebody and constantly? Because that's a lot of energy.
It's draining
to put out there. Like, okay, bitch. Yes. While you were reading that book, drinking that glass of water, popping that popcorn, yes. Like I would cheating on I would hate to be reminded. Like if I say that I'm sorry. Now granted, I mean, one time, okay, we have to talk about this. 2 times, so I'm gonna pop you in your mouth. Let's figure this out.
We're gonna be violent.
Something. But like, come on. Really? Bitch, the nigga been cheating on you, girl.
And since she found out, if I remember correctly, something came out, so he told. But then he said his conscience was eating at him, which I really just think at that point, the media knew, and you know people love to come out. Mm-hmm. So then he just went ahead and told everything. So, but in reality, 10 affairs, and when we say 10 affairs, to me it doesn't sound like, 10 affairs doesn't sound like he slept around 10 times. It sounded like you had 10 bitches and had affairs.
So was it 10 women?
Yeah, no, well, yeah.
10 different women?
10 different women.
So
I assume when he said 10 affairs, I counted as 10 different women.
Yeah. So it's one woman a year.
Or, you know, he probably had 2 bitches in 1 year, which means he had 3 bitches in 1 year, including Tina.
Yeah, see, that's too strong. That
was my thing.
And how long were they married?
12 years. Were they married 12 years or been together for 12 years? They said 10 affairs, 12 years. So I'm assuming they've been married for 12, but that might be the whole...
Yeah, you know, it's just time to go.
But you know what? Watching Tina, though, it is time to go because it has to be draining as hell for her. Because she seems like she don't fully trust him. Yeah. So it's like, I need to get home... especially when your job requires you to travel. Yeah. So it's like, I need to get home or we need to work together. So now she has it where like he's on tour with her singing. And they do like this web series called 10 Minutes with Tina and Teddy, which I need to watch because apparently she's giving y'all relationship advice and I'm about to get my life from it. But it's like it seems like she's trying to keep it to where she has all eyes on him. Or like, you know, because he cheated with like a nanny.
Hell no, that's too much.
And he cheated with the nanny. So now like the only person that can watch her kids is a family member, basically right now her mother.
See, that's too much. Like that.
I don't want to live in that space.
I don't want to live in that
space. That's draining.
No. And then to like, I can barely keep up with myself, let alone keep up with another person. And then you have kids on top of that and a career. No, ma'am. Sir, get your ass home and let's co-parent. Let's just co-parent.
Yeah. I mean, because it's 2 ways. I say it's always... I get staying because I think a part of me... I mean, not now, but when I was younger, Okay, maybe like 3 years ago, so not that much younger. I had to think about it. But I lived by the ring the alarm rules because it was just something about breaking up with somebody and letting somebody else have you. That annoyed me. So I lived through the, I'd be damned if I see another bitch on your arms. I felt Beyonce on a level that I should not feel that song on.
Yeah.
And so I think sometimes people stay when someone cheats on them because it's like it becomes like the battle. You don't want to lose to this girl. So if you give up, she gonna be rocking chinchilla coats if I let you go. She can't rock chinchilla coats.
I don't know, man. I don't.
Or I know a lot of times when my friend talk about how like you date somebody that's cheating on you and you kind of try to wait it out because you think eventually they'll grow up and they'll mature and they won't cheat on you. So then the fear is leaving them while you're grooming them for them to be like a better man with somebody else. And that used to drive me and my friend insane. But then like maybe a year or two ago, I told her, I'm like, has it ever dawned on you that eventually we're going to get reformed niggas? Like we're going to get some other girls like Project Runway. And she's going to be like, how the hell he's a model citizen with her. Yeah. And I dealt with this shit for 5-6 years. Yeah. So I'm like, it's like, the circle of life.
It is. I mean, but you gotta look at it like what is meant for you is not going to leave. And sometimes they gotta venture out or you gotta venture out to really see if that is the person for you. They come back and then they're like, hey, let's be great.
No, but it's that too, like letting somebody go and have space, because then you worry, are they gonna come back? And sometimes people think it's harder to leave, but I've come to the conclusion, like especially now more than ever, it's actually harder to stay with somebody who's cheating on you and that you don't trust. It's easier to leave because once you get over the hump, you'll be fine. It's like it's gonna be very sucky. It's gonna be you're gonna feel lonely. You're gonna like look at your phone and hope he calls and all that jazz, and probably hope to see him out in the club, whatever. But once you actually get over like that initial shock, it's easy breezy from there. When you stay with somebody that's treating you like shit and cheating on you and sleeping with everybody they can get their hands on, you're just in like torment constantly every day. You really are.
You really are.
Your sleep pattern fucked up because you're trying to figure out where the fuck they at.
Your skin is off.
Your skin is so off.
Your hair's fucked up.
You're stressed out. You're losing weight or you're gaining weight.
My ex-boyfriend, I look at pictures of myself back then when we were together. I don't even recognize myself.
You be stressed out.
I was super skinny, like skinnier. Mine did not wear makeup, and my eyes were like dark right here.
Can't get no sleep, child. You can't get no sleep if you out.
They were like dark, and I would just wear I would wear this like pant, like sweats everywhere. Like I just felt so ugly. I felt so ugly.
So why did you stay?
Because I loved you.
I loved him. Oh, I loved him. So what was the straw that broke the camel's back?
The straw was, I said, fuck this shit. I just need to sleep with somebody so I can get that initial because, you start thinking like, well, damn, man, I'm going to have to start over. You done ran my miles up. Woo! And, I have to...
Nobody else want me? Because you start looking raggedy. Yeah. Because you're being cheated on. So it's like, nobody going to want me.
So now I'm just like, nah, fuck that. So I think that breaking point was he did not come home one night. And I just knew... No, that wasn't it. He condemned me. He bartender shamed me.
Wait, what?
He bartender shamed me. He told me, he said, because he got mad that I was working at another bar for New Year's. And he was just like, so you're just going to be like a 30-something-year-old bartender? You need to seriously just give it up because that's not cute. And I was just like, you're not paying my bills.
Yeah.
So why does it matter? I'm not asking you for money. He's like, well, if you needed some money, I'll give it to you. But I just feel like, you need to just kind of grow up a little bit. I was like, fuck you.
And you cheating on me?
And you don't, I said, sir.
And you ain't paying no bills and you cheating on me?
Nah, bruh. Yeah, so that was like the straw that broke the camel's back. And I was just like, man, fuck you, girl. Then I started gaining my weight back.
You got fine?
Yeah. I started masking.
Yeah.
I changed my skin regimen. I'm saving money now. I'm dressing up at work.
And your day at work be fucked up. Your life be fucked up when somebody is cheating on you, especially when you start like seeing people. Because I think now, like especially with social media, it's not that hard to kind of find a person, right? So you start looking at other women, even in general. Well, is she prettier than me? Well, what does she have?
Yeah.
Is she smarter than me? You start pulling yourself apart because he fucking with this bitch who on a normal day in your normal life, if you seen that bitch, she ain't no competition. And all of a sudden, you're sitting there trying to figure out.
Searching.
Yeah.
Rolling.
You treating this shit like America's Next Top Model. I got 4 pictures left. Like, you're trying to figure out why she out here getting a rose on The Bachelor. I don't have that type of time no more. Not at 31. Because I've been there, did that. I beef with some bitches. Some bitches will beef with me. I've been cheated on. I have cheated on someone. Not good looks.
I don't think that I've ever cheated on. I know I've overlapped.
You cheated on somebody. I mean, you probably just didn't get caught. I never had, like, you know how some people cheat and it be like these, like, real ass affairs? Like, I did some shady shit, but it wasn't like I had a boyfriend and then, like, I was fully dating somebody else. A lot of my stuff is just a reaction to his actions. It's like, oh, I be damn near like pulling like a left eye so I ain't burn down no house. Oh, yeah. We out till 2 a.m. That's cute. Got you next Friday, buddy. Got you next Friday.
You staying out till 2? I'm staying out till 5.
Yeah. I will sleep in my goddamn car before I walk in this goddamn apartment. You hear me? You fucking hear me?
Yeah. No, I just think that I've overlapped niggas.
Do you think men and women cheat for different reasons?
Niggas cheat because it's like an opportunity. I feel like if they have an opportunity to cheat, they'll take it.
So do you blame the woman? Do you blame the other woman or do you blame the nigga for cheating?
I blame the nigga. He controls his
I've always been like that as well.
He controls himself.
Yeah, I never really got into.
Blame the woman.
I think people like to blame the other woman because it's always if this specific person wasn't here, he wouldn't do it. But in reality, if it wasn't that specific person,
it would be another person.
It will be another person. If it wasn't that person, it will be another person.
Yeah.
If it wasn't that person, it will be another person.
Definitely the person who is cheating. Then it's you. It's you all day.
So do you think because I listened to the Crystal on the Read and she always says she talks about when men have outside babies or break babies, I think is the word y'all like to use nowadays, and how women take their men back. But if it was the other way around where a woman got pregnant,
they wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah, and so
she
was
able to do it.
She was like, we need to kind of take these pages from these niggas and do exactly. So do you think, so if somebody had a whole baby on you, you think you'll be able to?
2 of them did.
Oh yeah, you sure right.
2 of them did.
Did you ever talk to the baby's moms? Did you stay with them enough to be friends with them? Not friends, but friendly.
She threatened me on Twitter.
What did she tell you on Twitter? Stay away from her fucking baby?
No, she told me, I'm in the city. I'm looking for you, bitch.
You sent her your address?
And I was just like, girl, you're ghetto.
Bitch, I'm not hard to find. I done told plenty of people that I'm really not that hard to find.
I'm like, okay. I said, okay, girl. But yeah, she was talking crazy shit about me on Twitter, and I just thought that was funny because I'm like, I don't understand why you're so upset. You're with him. You got him. But it's not my fault that, that's not where he wants to be.
Messy.
It's not my fault.
Messy boats.
That's not my fault.
So you couldn't be, because I look at because I obsessively follow, I think you pronounce her name Eudoxie, which is Ludacris's. Exody.
Anyways.
But her, because I like their kids, like their little Kai and Cadence, everything. Actually, when I'm on her page and she doesn't have like the kids, I get annoyed. Like, you think I want to just see you? Where the babies at? Are they okay? Are they healthy? Did they eat breakfast this morning? Are they swimming? I watched them learn how to swim, so like I was invested in their swimming lessons. Yeah. I literally be on that page on like, where the children, but like. I see people are so terrible. I could never be famous and go through some shit. Because I look on her page and people still like comment under her page. Because I think her daughter with Ludacris is named Cadence. Kai is the one he had with the other chick.
Right.
So she had put up like a throwback Thursday picture of her being pregnant with Cadence and her holding Kai. And she was like, baby in my belly, baby on my hip. And like the people under, like a comment under it was like, well, where is her real mother? You can't just X out her real mother. And like kind of went in on her for kind of always being with
the baby.
With the baby. And the baby actually, they have full custody. But it looks like they probably do more shared, more 50-50. Because it seems like, because I seen Kai's mom's page as well. And she has her a lot as well. So people are like kind of going in and telling her like, you're trying to erase the girl's mother and you ain't shit. But then the polar opposite of that is Gabrielle Union, who when she posts pictures, she posted 3 kids that are in their house. She never posted the outside baby. So the people on her page like, well, if you took him back, you need to accept the baby. It's funny that you can't win for losing. But B, what type of break baby person do you think you would be?
I wouldn't be a break baby person.
You think you'll leave?
Yes.
After years and years? Even if that was like the first big indiscretion? I don't know if I could say I leave.
It's not.
Oh, but you've been through it before.
No, yeah. I don't think that that's something that I'm mentally, what's the word? I'm not the better person in that kind of situation.
You don't take the high. So
I'm not going to.
When they go low,
I don't go high. I go right next to.
Oh, you go lower.
I go lower. Yeah, that's not conducive for my spirit.
So when they're on the first floor, you basically go to the basement.
I go to the basement. Yeah.
No attic. Okay.
No.
In my spirit, Lord, don't ever let this happen to me, though. But in my spirit, I would like to think I will be.
It's a devastating feeling.
Yeah, I've had a situation like that where a whole nigga had a whole baby, and I found out through the streets. But that was a mess. But I think in both those couples have been together for a very long time, and I would like to think I will be Ludacris's wife, and Goo Goo Gaga. A part of me feels like I'll be more Gabrielle Union about the situation and even if Gabrielle does like kick it and chill with the baby, Gabrielle does, even when she like does her tweets and stuff, she very much so, when she's talking about the boys, she's talking about the 3 boys, his 2 kids and the nephew that lives in the house. So I would like to think I'll be more Ludacris's wife, but I feel like my inner spirit is a Gabrielle Union.
Yeah, I'd probably be like a Gabrielle Union.
I would. I'll be terrible. I mean, I wouldn't be a mean. I wouldn't be a mean step like mom.
No, yeah,
but I don't think I would like. Yeah, that ain't my child. I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know. That sounds so terrible. Don't.
But that's like. I had fucking diarrhea for like 2 weeks after I found out this nigga had a whole baby.
You know what?
Not even whole baby. He had twins.
You get physically ill. I don't think niggas understand.
I had diarrhea for. I could not. And now that I look back over that time, and I remember it was right before Christmas, and I was just so sad. I was just so sad, and I'm thinking like, wow, kid. Okay, that's girlfriend. People break up all the time, but kids, those are
kids
forever.
Keep you forever. Kids is longer than marriage.
They are forever.
You get a divorce.
And to get pregnant, get somebody pregnant that you had no intentions on being with forever, that's a really risky gamble.
That is that's people don't understand that.
That is
people, and that's what I don't get about niggas. And I need a nigga to
and then you want to come back,
girl.
You want to gamble, and then not even have your situation straight. To where there's a mutual understanding that y'all aren't going to be together. I'm in the picture. I know you in the picture. We're going to work together. Oh, it's a mess.
It's a mess. But that has always been my question. I need some guys to call me and answer this for me. If you don't think you're gonna have a future with a person, why have a baby? And then why act so like I can't get married to her? You have a baby that is literally forever.
You know, you
are connected. My mom and my daddy are still connected now.
I had a guy
and I'm 31.
that I went on a couple of dates with, and he was just like, I'm ready to have kids. And I was just like, what? Why?
You're not ready to get married?
But I said, you'd rather have kids first than to get married? And he was like, yeah. I said, who raised you?
Like, how are y'all putting that in your mind?
Why is a baby more?
Kids are so permanent. Like, you literally, once they're here, you can't get rid of them or you will go to jail. Like, you can't get rid of them. Like, even when you don't want to be bothered with them, the other parent can actually force you to be bothered through the court of law. But let me tell you something about this good old marriage. You can go get a divorce.
Yeah, you can get an annulment.
You can get an annulment. You can probably get but at this point, divorce is probably offered somewhere at somebody's drive-through at this point. As many divorces that's happening, it's like 50-50 chance you're going to stay married anyway. But you'd rather have like a whole baby from a person and be like, I'm not ready for marriage. Bitch what?
Like, that is crazy to me.
Like, nah, I really dated this guy. He had 3 kids from this chick and was like, I just knew she wasn't the one. Nigga, y'all got 3 fucking kids. You got, and then not like, what a kidding, like y'all had twins, like a 12-year-old, like a 7-year-old, and a 2-year-old. How do you think this is not the one? She is the motherfucking one. Do you see all these goddamn kids you got from this bitch, and you telling me she's not your wife? You whole ass nigga. Yo, I swear to God, I hated that nigga so much, and then he cheated on me, and I was just like, you're a piece of shit, and go. Yo, that shit made me irate. He cheated on me like old school Tony Braxton 7 whole days cheating on me.
Oh my God.
Yeah, disappeared for 7 days. That's not even a lie. I thought Tony made that shit up. That verbatim, 7 whole days and not a word from you, 7 whole days. I think I'm about through. Can't take it, won't take it, and I cannot take it no more. I had about enough of you. I'd rather be on my own. Bitch, Tony knew. If you knew anything about me. Yo, Tony Braxton literally was the soundtrack for like 7 days. And I'm like, listen, Tony said, after 7 days, I gotta be done. And I'm gonna be done. Oh. Granted, I wasn't. But after he got away with that one. And then like the second time when he got ready to pull that 7-day stunt again, I was like, man, fuck this.
No, I ain't never had that. I think the worst was just my ex when he would not go home. Or the random nights that I would pop up at his apartment and he wasn't there.
The random nights. How you so girl?
Like, I mean,
did you have to drive by?
No.
Drive-bys are the worst. Like, drive by his house to see if he was home?
No, I went inside.
I mean, yeah, that's a drive-by. Like, you went, like,
yeah.
You didn't answer your phone, so let me...
Yeah, no, I just...
Ooh,
I would say, like, or I would do it when I would get off work. So, I would be like...
See how stressful it is when people cheat on you?
I just want to see if he's home.
That's a lie.
I just want to see.
I just want to know.
And then, you know, there was times where he was there. And I'm like, oh, my babe. He's there.
He's so perfect.
He's so good to me.
Perfect.
I love him.
He's probably getting some shit from me. He's probably waiting for me to get off work. He's probably waiting by the phone right now. Yeah. Let me call him up.
And then, like, a week will go by. I'll do it again. And that son of a bitch.
Where the fuck are you?
Where are you?
Now, I had this boy that used to live in my building every morning. When he never, because he did the same, we did the same shit every week. We all went to the same clubs. But if I didn't go to the club and he didn't come over after the club and I woke up and realized he didn't call me, I used to go to the balcony and like look around the building to see if his truck was parked outside. Yeah. I hate it. But that is stressful. You should not have to go double check somebody. You should just automatically be so confident that you know they black ass is where they black ass is supposed to be, that you can just go sleep in peace and harmony. But no, not you niggas.
No, y'all don't want harmony.
Y'all don't want peace and harmony.
Y'all don't want that. Y'all want chaos and upheaval.
You want chaos so bad. And certain people just ain't the ones. I give it to you on a level that you're not expecting it. And that be the sad part.
Yeah.
That's what I think now. And I said that before. Like, I said, everybody gets a lemonade situation. And when I mean that, I mean, we got to be dating for years and years, ain't shit happen, and then something happens, and then maybe we can work through it. And when I say maybe, I genuinely mean maybe we can work through it. What we won't do is have a lemonade situation every month or every year or every week.
Well, I mean,
I'm not
the
going to go
lemonade situation was, you know, that I mean, he said it took Blue Ivy to be born. Blue Ivy is just
but I feel
4 or
like
5 years old.
Yeah, but I feel like it wasn't like every week and every week and every. You know, some niggas like. Have you ever dated somebody that just like it was like every week it was something, some new chick, some new flavor, some new something. Like you don't get. I'm not gonna go through it like I did before, especially like in my early 20s and my mid 20s. Listen,
one and done, baby. First and final warning.
You're good at one and done. I'm trying to get down to one. I'm on 2 right now. So
you one and done.
No, you tried me the first time. I'm like, all right, let's have an understanding. You tried me. I know you tried me. You know I know you tried me. We both understand.
Yeah,
I was tried. Yeah,
that was.
So we know I was just tried, right? Okay, cool. We can get past this, and I won't even bring this shit up to you. We can just go ahead and mosey down this yellow brick road and be happy. But since I know, you know, we know you tried me, this second time I gotta go. And that's what happened with the guy. That second time he tried to Tony Braxton 7 whole day me, I was like, all right. And then we don't please never call my phone again. Like when I say never, like I want to think you're dead. Like
Don't you hate that when people still have your number? But I don't want to change my number. But I just really wish that people would just...
But you know, cell phones, thank God cell phones has gotten savvy. I remember back in college, I changed my number about 3 times within maybe like 4 months. And my mom, I was on my mom's plan. And finally, she just got fed the fuck up and was like, hey, girl, I'm not changing your number no more. Whoever calling your phone or whoever you hanging out with that keep giving your phone out to these women and these girls and all this extra shit that's going on, you either stop hanging out with them or you stop answering the phone. You need to pick one. So I was like, well, I just won't answer the phone because I'm going to kick it with him. So then after that, cell phones got really savvy and, you know, now you can block and, you know, thank God for all those good things.
Yeah.
Because I remember.
My block game is strong, girl.
Girl, my block game. I
have a whole.
Listen, I got probably more block numbers than I have
I probably have more block numbers than.
Especially because student loans. I already told y'all I did not have the money. You don't have to call me and remind me.
Girl.
Student Sally Mae.
Girl.
But no, so now I want to get to the one and done point because niggas be one and done. So I want to get to a level of self-love and self-righteousness where you try me one good old time. I'm just like,
one time.
Yeah, and not even in a bad way.
It could be one of those deals where a nigga will be like, oh, I must have, that's how I took your text message. That's a one and done to me. So
wait, what?
When a nigga be like, so I was dating this guy and I had told him that I was tired and I didn't want to hang out that day because he asked to come over. And I was just like, nah, not today. I'm tired, whatever. So he didn't respond after that. And then he didn't, we had plans for the next day. He never called, never did anything. So I said, okay, well, no problem. Thursday came around and he hit me up and, you know, I was just like, hey, you know, what happened? And he said, oh, you were busy. I said, I was busy. No, I was tired. And he goes, well, that's what I got from your text message. That's a one and done. Okay.
Jesus, you cutthroat.
Yeah. Sir, that's what you got from my message? Sir, you are all of in your 30s. What you mean?
Well, yeah, you know what it is too. Now that you're saying it in your 30s, if you talk at a certain age range of men, it's just certain stuff. It's like y'all shouldn't even be doing it either. Like you're 35. Like you're 35.
You have the college degree.
You're 35 with a 401k.
You have you look nice, and you're telling me that that's what you read on my text when clearly it says I was tired, and then you could use your deductive reasoning skills because you knew that I was working the 2 nights prior. So that's what you got from my message? That I was busy?
So you ain't talked to him since?
No. Ooh. No.
How long were y'all dating?
Less than a month.
Oh, well, that doesn't count. Like, yeah, holler at me after you dating somebody like a year or two. You ain't gonna want to done somebody that fast.
Well, I didn't want to done my ex-boyfriend because he did that. And that's why I immediately...
Well, I think now, too, when you get older, you start cutting people off when they show, like, bitch-assness immediately.
Those red flags that I rationalize away?
Yeah. I will rational. I will pro and con. I don't even con it. I will pro a red flag. Like, how do you pro a red flag?
Hugs.
Yeah, he just, you know.
Just needs a hug.
You know, I didn't answer that text message in a timely factor, so he's in his feelings. I get it. Like, you.
It's my fault.
It's my fault. Oh, you with this girl in the club? It's because I came late. It's my fault.
Yeah.
You do rationalize red flags.
Yeah, I think, used to.
Nah, I think that happens too. If you cut people off as soon as they start revealing themselves and not make excuses for it, you won't be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years with a fuck nigga.
Girl, because I'm telling you, they will drain you.
Drain is we need a better word for that.
Just like wasting your time with somebody that you know has no intention of going anywhere further than where it's at.
That, and like I tell people all the time. I was telling this guy, I was like, I don't have another 5 or 6 years to waste like I did with a nigga who was cheating and doing the most. That was cute when I was 20, 21, 22, and I had the world was my orchard and shit. I'm like, the world is still my orchard and I'm young, but the world ain't my orchard to that point where I got 5 more years to waste with you. In 5 years, I'll be 36. You got me fucked up because guess what? At 36, who don't want to be starting over again? I'm not again? I gotta start over again? No, bruh. So no, if you do things like the one boy kind of got a slide because we had knew each other for a whole bunch of years, and then I got hyped up into talking to him, and he seemed really nice. But like now, with the exception of him, any guy I've talked to, it literally be like, Ebony, what happened to such and such? Who? I know, girl. I had literally had a friend mention the guy I slept with, which happens to be her husband's friend, and I was like, who? And she said his name again. I'm like, who the hell is that? She's like, ma'am, I need you to know your vagina. I'm like, oh. I had deleted him last year. My bad, girl. I forgot.
Bad choices.
I forgot.
Girl, I told you, they off my credit.
Girl, I'm telling you, cuz, listen, it's not worth it. Don't let no cheating nigga have you missing out on sleep. I know them days. I know the days of not being able to...
Drink your water.
Girl, I know the days of drinking way too much alcohol behind somebody cheating on me. I know the days of sleeping all day. I know the times of not sleeping at all.
I do not miss those days.
I know.
Or waking up with your stomach hurt.
Because you just know something happened. You just know.
This nigga did something.
Your day is just, you know your day is going to get fucked up. You're just trying to figure out when. It's going to be fucked up at breakfast.
He say some bullshit that just set you the fuck off. I don't miss it.
Girl, I do not miss your whole day just being ruined. Like, somebody cheating on you and messing with people, it takes a toll on your self-esteem. It takes a toll on who you are as a person. It takes a toll on your life, my nigga. And I don't have that type of time no more. So if you want to cheat on me, you're better off being single. We can talk.
I don't even want to talk to you.
And I won't even probably bother you.
No, I'm territorial. I don't even want to talk to you.
And talk, I mean, like, just be cool. Like, you could just, we don't have to, y'all love to make somebody cross the line with you only to beat the shit out of them once they get back past the line. Like, you know we could just be friends. No, I just want to be with you. You know we could just be friends, right? Though,
we'll probably last longer
if we're friends. Because I know you're going to play me, and then I already know how this is going to end, and I'm just trying to save us from this.
Yeah.
I be very much so Brandy Webb. I be trying to put out feelers and warnings.
I tell them too. I say, look, man, these are my cards. I'm playing face up. I'm letting you see my cards.
Ain't no fold them and hold them and show them you see it.
You show them you see it. Okay?
Ain't no fold and hold.
No. I'm trying to teach you that you can
open
win.
And look.
You can win, but you just gotta know. You gotta know the kind of cards I'm playing with.
You know.
I'm playing with a full deck, baby.
Listen, kids, don't be Tina Campbell. If you're going to bring up your husband cheating on you every hour on the hour, at the top of the hour, just go ahead and free yourself, okay? And
because if he don't want you, then don't talk.
Yeah, if he messing with other people, I don't care. All that, but I love you though. Nah, miss me. Miss this good old girl. But that is it for this week. Anything else?
No.
Okay, kids. Well, you can follow me on all of social media. I am NatoyaEbony.
And I am Miss Cool _ letter N, this city.
Hi! Someone knows her handles. Oh, you can follow us on Facebook and IG, Recovering Party Girls. You also can follow us on Twitter at PartyGirlsPod. You can send your emails to recoveringpartygirls@gmail. And if you have any questions or you want us to help you with your life, you can do recoveringpartygirlsletters@gmail.com. And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Oh, and shout out to my friend Latifah. I need to pull this up right quick because she kind of pissed me off. So I told my friend she's never on Facebook, so I was like, promote my podcast. And she's like, sure, I'll promote your podcast. But here is the issue with what she said. This should sound very familiar, and I'm going to read it in the rhythm of what she did it. Give me 1 second. Did you see it?
Yes.
So she posts, so are you sitting on the couch scrolling through Facebook and your life is passing you by? You keep procrastinating over and over. Well, maybe I'll go to Recovering Party Girls podcast tomorrow, or maybe I'll go next week. You need to tune in right now before you miss another bomb episode. Trust me, you are not disappointed. So my friend Latifah writes this, and I'm reading it, and I'm like, that sounds like the ITT Tech, or I don't know what they have here in Texas. ICD College, I think it is in Florida. It sounds like the tech commercial. So I sent her a text. I'm like, are you effing serious right now? She was like, it works for the tech school, so hopefully it'll work for y'all. So she literally retyped the commercial and put our name in it. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? But thank you, my dear friend. I hate her so much.
LOL, girl. That is classic.
Are you sitting on the sofa wondering what you're doing with your life?
She said it worked for the ITT college.
She didn't do it. I was like, all those technical schools, literally, that is their commercial. Like, you want to find a new job and you're just sitting here and your day's passing
But you know what? Bravo to you, because that's very clever.
I hate her. She's
That's
ridiculous.
clever.
So shout out to Latifah. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Latifah.
And we shall be back next week. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be out my funk.
Woo!
So no crying this week for me.
That's okay.
Girls, every day last week.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
like twice.
We got to get it together.
Like twice. Like I woke up, cried, went to bed, cried. But that's it. Bye, guys.
Toodles.